Well, good morning. We're back in Guild Wars 2, and we are going to pick up where we left off last time and continue the next part of the story quest, which is right here. So very close. Would you like to continue your story, The Bad Apple?
Yes, I would. Thank you.
Oh, and I noticed from, I guess, 2 days ago, the team for Guild Wars 2 decided to do a Twitch thing where, of course, you watch the streamers streaming Guild Wars 2.
Let's take a closer look at this tournament.
And you watch for a certain amount of time and you get some drops. And I've done that for New World a couple of times. But honestly, it's not worth the hassle. But that means that anybody who's not watching Twitch doesn't get anything, which kind of stinks. It's like, not everybody wants to watch Twitch.
There he is. That's Waine fighting in the pit. You can tell by looking at his sword. It's got to be Caladbolg.
Treasonous snake! Let's jump down there and break it out of his hand.
We can't make a scene. Half these people are bandits. If they suspect the sword's value, we'll never make it out alive.
You're right, of course. But that doesn't make this any easier. The Vigil punishes evil. It's difficult to stand here and allow it to continue. Then we'll have to enter the tournament as we'd planned. If we defeat him honestly, we can claim the sword as battle price. If he doesn't give it to us, he'll be shamed in front of all these thugs. Then he's the dead one. If you think you can beat him, you join the tournament. I'll stay up here. If these thugs get rowdy, I'll handle them.
Good plan. All we have to do is register to fight.
Okay, so volunteer for a pit fight. And where do I do that at?
Hey, Dad. What are those walking ferns?
Son, don't call them plants. Watch the fighting and let Daddy drink his beer.
Don't call them plants. I think they were talking about us.
You there, Silvari. We don't see many of you around here. Either of you want to fight in the pit?
I will. Who's that guy down there now? I'd like to fight him.
That's Waine, our current champion. First, you have to survive the preliminary round. Then you can fight Waine.
Last call for competitors. Who else wants to fight in the pit?
Interesting guy.
Runty Norn and not the human.
Waine always wins. I thought I told you that 3 bouts ago.
I know. I just can't help rooting for the underdog.
Oh, so that's Waine.
All right, you toughs, here we go. Fighting in the first round, the Brainstormer versus a new Silvari contender. Fighters, to the pit.
Good luck.
Enter the ring. Okay.
One more kick to the old
I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Business. My murder bot's ready. Sick 'em.
Enter the ring and fight in the competition. Oh.
The tournament will now begin. Besix the Brainstormer fights a newcomer in this first round.
A Silvari? Oh dear. I'm going to chop you to bits and use you as kindling.
Look out!
Another great match. Next up, Dirty Pete the Pirate.
Dirty Pete the Pirate?
Dad, I thought you said not to call them plants.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Round 2. Please Place your bets. Stinky Pete steps into the pit to face off against our Silvari challenger.
Okay.
You look fresh from a dream. By the time I'm done with you, you'll wish you were back in your pod.
Ow! Ready your weapons. Ow! Hiding! Gotcha! Right in the face! Ow!
And I thought this was going to be an easy day.
We have a winner! Next, you face Roofaroo the Terrible, Scourge of the Seas.
Who?
That Silvari ain't bad. Baltius, 10 gold on that one.
You're gonna lose that coin as soon as Waine steps up.
I don't know. I got a feeling about this one.
Yeah.
You got a feeling about every loser today.
We have a two-time winner, spectators. Let's raise the stakes. Place your
Okay,
bets.
what do
It's
you do?
Silvari versus, wait for it, Quaggan!
Oh, Queen, you're out of your element. Quaggan is about to fool up your day.
Time to get started.
Quaggan wants Rumparoo to win.
And boom, Quaggan hates. You win. You win. You win. You win. You win. Quaggan is tired.
The master of disaster, Lord
Okay.
of the sword, it's Waine!
Oh dear.
I'm not afraid of you, but I am ready for you. I've been ready for years.
You're outmatched, Waine, but I'm not here for your life. I'm here for Caladbolg. Give me Rhiannoc's sword and I'll let you go.
The sword is mine. Rhiannoc wasn't worthy of it. He was willing to give his life. For what?
For his people. And for you, Waine. He stayed to give you a head start from Mazdak. The Lich would have chased you down to get Caladbolg. That's why Rhiannoc died.
No, you can't know. You weren't there. I'll kill you. Then I'll put Rhiannoc and you smug Silvari behind me for good.
Okay.
Earned this sword. I suffered for it. You can't take it away from me.
Looks like we got a grudge match on our hands, folks. Good thing the Ring's got a very broad policy on murder.
Rhiannoc was weak. He was weak. It wasn't my fault. It was his.
Dishonorable left.
Back to punch.
Stout. Looks like the victor's claiming his opponent's sword as spoils of battle. Let's have a cheer for our new champion.
Okay.
I was right. I won. I'm rich.
Huh.
I can't believe it. I guess sometimes even the lottery pays
All
off.
right, where are we? Confer with Branson. There she is. Oh, can we keep this sword? This is nifty looking.
You're amazing down there. Your combat prowess is really something.
Oh, thank you.
I envy you the beating you gave that thug. I wish I'd been able to lend a hand.
I was prepared to let Waine go, but he wouldn't stop attacking me. I didn't want to kill him.
That's what makes you great vigil material. You should seriously consider joining my order. Waine had been carrying that burden for so long, it was probably a relief to die at the hands of someone who knew the truth.
You're right. I could see it in his eyes. He seemed almost grateful.
Come, Herald. I'll take Caladbolg back to the Pale Tree, and then we'll find a way to make Mazdak pay.
Report back to the grove.
We must bring down Mazdak.
Barrett.
Killing a lich is no easy matter. It will require significant planning.
Every creature has a weakness, even Mazdak. If we have the knowledge, we will know where to strike.
Welcome, Herald. Join our circle. There is much to explain.
Greetings, my courageous herald. I have heard news of your victory. Caladbolg is returned at last.
It was difficult, but worth it. Wayne's been punished at last.
Herald, my research at the Priory proved fruitful. I know where Mazdak the Accursed was buried, and I believe I know his next target. He's planning to attack a human town known as the Ascalon Settlement. If we don't stop him, he'll wipe them out.
Ascalon, huh?
He's attacking Ascalon Settlement. They're a peaceful area. They have very few defenses. We've got to stop Mazdak.
We have the soldiers. If the Pale Tree would allow Caladbolg to be born into battle, the Vigil can destroy Mazdak. All it takes is firepower, courage, and a direct assault.
Another choice?
You always think in a straight line. Look, Mazdak's forces will have to move through the Centaur tribes to get to Ascalon Settlement. Why not turn them against each other and take down two birds with one stone? The Order of Whispers could do that easily.
I know where Mazdak was buried. The Priory could explore his tomb, get past the traps, and find a way to destroy the Lich while he slumbers. It's the logical approach.
This Lich must be destroyed. For Rhiannoch. For Tyria. Listen to me. The Orders wish you to join them. If you do, they will lend you strength. With their backing, we can defeat Mazdak. It is your destiny to fight Zaitan. Joining an Order will help you achieve that goal. Choose wisely.
Herald, I place Caladbolg in your care. Decide how to defeat Mazdak, and know that the hopes of the Grove go with you.
Oh, I was not expecting that kind of choice. Join an order. So I don't have a choice but to join an order. Okay. I'm going to have to think about this for a minute. I will be right back. Okay, we're back. And I'll admit that took me a little bit of time. I went down the rabbit hole of looking up information. Mainly as to whether or not the choice I make here really affects anything in the game. And it seems that aside from obviously each group having their own initiate quest, and each group having their own special armor that you can buy, in the end, they're all going to converge at the same spot for the story quest. Okay, so we're going to make this quick. The Priory's out. And while I really like Eowulf, I'm not really keen on his idea of going to the source and dealing with traps and everything, so yeah, no. Which leaves Kai and Branthan. And while I do like the Order's idea of pitting the centaurs and the undead against each other, it sounds very hilarious. And I do like the look of their armor set. I know that shouldn't really count, but it does. I'm going to, I think, have to go with the most direct approach. And the armor set for the Vigil has stats that I prefer. And it's almost as nice looking as the Order's set. So, with all that being said, let's talk to Branthan. And sorry, Kai. Sorry, Isleworth. I like you both. I think you're great. But I am going to have to go with the direct approach because I believe that's what this character would do. My friend, you must join the vigil. With you among our ranks, we will finally be able to defeat the dragons. I can feel it. You're so enthusiastic. Tell me, what's the vigil's plan for Mazdak? A heavy force of soldiers meets the Lick and his risen head on. It will take strategy and courage, but it will be glorious. And where do I fit in? You know the most about Mazdak, so you'll command the troops. What do you say? Earnest battle suits me best. I'm ready to join the vigil.
You'll be a rising star in the vigil. We'll handle the formalities after the battle.
Alright, so what do we...
Will you accompany us on...
Well, none of these are really useful
I'm
for
on
me.
my way to greener fields.
Alright, so meet Branthan outside Ascalon settlement. Alright, so we've made our choice. We have chosen the vigil. Now, if she had been a different kind of character, like maybe an Asuri, she might have joined the Priory. And the, like I said, I really liked all of them. The Order of Whispers is very fun.
Lion's Arch. It's an
I would have
enormous,
enjoyed
glorious
seeing
city with a fascinating array
them
of
pit
citizens.
the races against each other. The centaurs and the undead. That would have been funny. And what do we got here? Oh, we leveled up again. We can open up Chapter 4 of the personal story and Codacious Manor Dungeon, which is story. Okay. Anything? Oh, and I did finally, I think, do something with this training. So I went with a build that includes Beast Mastery. Because, why not? Alright. Think we need to go this way? I hope. Well, we're at Lion's Arch. Alright, so we can see up ahead is the next part of our story quest. However, I don't think we're going to have enough time to actually do that whole thing. That sounds like something we're going to have to wait on. However, there is somewhere around here a point of interest, and I do want to grab that. So let's do that real quick. Is it in here? Oh, it's below. Okay. Below where? Hello, Moa. Oh, there's also something over around here. It says it's a mastery point. I wonder if we should go look into that. But yeah. Like I said, I don't think we're going to have time to actually do that whole instance. But at least we know where it's at, which always is worth something. And I do not know how... Don't know... how much of this part of the map I've explored yet. So what are we looking for here? I don't think it's right here, is it? Oh, it is right here. Now, it's possible we've already done it. I don't see anything that marks off a mastery point. These critters are just, like, blind. It's amazing. Why is there a random green rock up in these gray mountains? That doesn't make sense. Lots of spiders. We have some sort of discovery, but apparently it's underground somewhere. I don't see any entrance from here. So there's got to be an entrance somewhere. Especially if it's underground. I am not going to worry about looking for that right now. Lion Bridge Expanse discovered. The battle lines are quiet. The centaurs and humans are regrouping. Have we been here? I don't know if we've been here or not. I think maybe we have. I think that's where they were having their big old fight, and yeah, this is where that big old fight took place. Okay. Yep, because there's the care packages that we had to deliver and all that fun stuff. Alright, well, let's see if there are any interiors here. Because that is something that I really enjoy about RPGs, is exploring the little nooks and crannies of a game, finding interiors. You know,
it's only a matter of time.
I want to be nosy. I want to go inside all the buildings. And no game has fully gotten that right. Not even Lotro. Lotro misses so many golden opportunities to add interiors to places. It looks like Guild Wars 2 is the same way. There's a lot of lovely buildings here, but I cannot find a single thing to go inside. I think probably the closest game that has gotten that right, and even it's not perfect, Skyrim. And I haven't played a whole ton of Skyrim, but yeah, I recall a lot of
Nebo Terrace looks like it's in serious trouble.
Places that you can go in and explore. So yeah, that's definitely something. If you're making an RPG, whether it be an MMORPG or just a straight up single player RPG, interiors are very, 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 very important. Alright, enough off my soapbox. Oh look, there's a griffin. I don't think we can tame them because they seem like they're aggressive. Can we get them to attack the, Why are we holding feathers? Oh. That's neat. Make you invisible for a second. That's neat. Yeah. That would be kind of cool if we could get them and the centaurs to fight. Alright, I am going to take a moment and admire this town. Even if I can't see half of it. Wonder if I could see more of it if I go this way. I think so. Okay. Now something both Guild Wars 2 and Lotro have gotten right is the music. They both sound like they have some fantastic music for their games. Ghostly figures, fallen soldiers. Probably shouldn't be running around here. Whoa, what's that? Oh, more things to explore. Look at that. What are they? Oh, I bet they're centaur villages, aren't they? Neat. I mean, whether they are or not, it's still neat. Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. The Tomb of the Unknown Soldier memorializes all brave souls lost in the defense of Ascalon settlement and wars against tyranny. Over the years, many have died so that others may live in freedom. Examine the engraving. Do not weep for the fallen. They stand beside us even in death. They are us, and we are them. They will not be forgotten. Ascalon eternal. Pay your respects to the fallen. Oh, that's very nice. And we have a field of flowers. I don't know if they're supposed to resemble poppies, but that would be my guess. Oh, look. And exploring always finds us something new. I do wish it would stop that. So I've completed 18% of this map. Not very much so far, but still. Nice. And I would have never found it if I wasn't being nosy. And let's be honest, I am being very nosy now. I don't know where I'm going anymore. Are you trying to find centaurs? Centaurs, yes, I hate those guys. Come with me, we'll kill them. Well, let's follow her. Will she disappear, or will she actually fight centaurs? I want to find out. She's not stopping. Where are you going? I'm following you. Oh, you are headed straight into Centaur country, aren't you? Northfield's discovered. She's not stopping. I mean, she is seriously not stopping. Oh, she is actually going to fight. Huh. Interesting. Well, let's head back. Might have to do that one of these days. Just follow him straight into battle. You know? But I did not think that me talking to her would trigger such a response. things like that in a game are, well, it makes the game. You know what I mean? Little unexpected tidbits like that. Alright, so next time we will continue the story quest, and we will defend Ascalon Settlement and defeat Mazdak. Well, hopefully defeat Mazdak. We'll see about that second part. But until then, bye for now.